Hey, what's up guys? Hope you guys are doing well. So look at what I have today. This is the Leatherman Sidekick, another multi-tool from my collection. I got this about 3 weeks ago and I've been using it on and off during that time. So in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about this Leatherman Sidekick, how much I got for it, some things that I like about it, some things that I don't like about it, and give you guys my final thought. And maybe it'll help you guys decide whether you want to get a Leatherman Sidekick or not. So first off, let's start with the price. The Leatherman Sidekick retails for $69.95. I got it used on eBay for $32.50. So that's more than half price off. So that's an excellent deal in my book. Came a little used, but still in good quality condition, very functional. And I'll show you guys how it looks in a little bit here. First off, let's look at some of the specs here. This Leatherman Sidekick weighs 7 ounces. In the closed position, this comes in at 3.8 inches. In the open position, this comes in at 6 inches. The width comes in at 1.3 inches. And the thickness comes in at 0.56 inches. With the clip, it comes in at 0.68 inches. The blade features 420HC stainless steel, and it does have a safety liner lock mechanism here. That goes for the blade and the saw side here too, for the 2 external tools. The frame is also 420 stainless steel, but with the silver finish, and the scales are also 420 stainless steel, but with the polished silver. The internal implements are all stainless steel, polished finish, but there is no locking mechanism. It kind of clips into position like this, but it does not have a locking feature. And for carry style, you can either use a sheath or you can use this pocket clip right here. And it is not interchangeable to any of the other sides. So you're kind of locked in to this position right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the tools in detail. Again, we have this 420 HC stainless steel blade. Very nice. You can one-hand operate this for sure. And we also have a saw on this side. Very interesting shape here for the saw. It is tapered, so it should be able to cut through wood without binding very much. So this tool only has 2 external tools, and the rest of the tools are on the inside. Let's take a look at the pliers here. We've got a needle nose plier. For a used plier, this is still coming together really nicely. You can grab nice small items there. So needle nose plier, regular pliers with a wire cutter and a wire stripper here. Again, this one does not have a replaceable wire cutter, but if it gets damaged, you can always send it into Leatherman to have it replaced. And as you can see, this is a spring-assisted plier. That's one of the great features that I really like about this class of multi-tool by Leatherman, the Leatherman Sidekick, the Wingman, and the bolster. I really like this spring-assisted plier here, and it feels comfortable in the hand. It's got a nice tapered edge here, so you can apply a lot of force and use it for long periods of time without hurting your hand. So let's go ahead and look at some of the implements. So on this side, we have the Phillips screwdriver and the flat screwdriver. Again, these can open into position like that. There's no locking feature. This is actually pretty comfortable here. Nice, easy rotation. And again, there's no locking mechanism here. You just put some pressure and it opens and closes like that. Again, this we have a pretty hefty, large, flat screwdriver. You can use it as a little pry tool too. I think it's bulky enough and hefty enough to handle that. So very nice. That's the only 2 tools on this side. Let's take a look at the implements on this side here. So on this other side, we have a couple tools. One is the ring. So we have a can opener with a wire stripper. And let's see, let's put this back in. We also have a ruler, inches and centimeter. It's kind of an odd shape, in my opinion, to have this ruler. They should have made it flat and made it start all the way over here. But I guess they did this so you would have a small flat screwdriver end over here. But honestly, I would rather have the measurement start all the way at the tip and not have this weird shape for the ruler. So on this side, there is a file. It is a single cut file. It's decent. I would rather prefer a crosscut or a diamond file. And then the last tool on this side is this serrated blade. Okay, so very nice. Let's try configuration. Okay. And even though there's no locking mechanism, if you're using it like this, it won't flip back up on you. As long as you're not holding the tool like this, there shouldn't be any risk of you getting cut because you're limited in the closing position like that. So it'll always stop here. So just take note of that and don't put your finger there. Hold it like that. So even if this was to close on you on accident, you'll be stopped in this position here. Ooh, that was kind of sharp. But yes, so serrated blade on this side as well. Let's go ahead and close this. So that is all of the tools on this Leatherman Sidekick. And so far, the big difference between this and the Wingman is that on the Wingman, we have the scissors on this side, but on this Sidekick, we have a saw instead. So what are some things that I really like about this tool? Well, I really like the spring assisted plier, and I like the fact that it is lightweight for its size, and this clip makes it really nice and easy to carry around. You know, I usually like to carry all my multi-tool in a sheath, but this class, the Leatherman Sidekick, the Leatherman Sidekick, a Wingman, and bolster, I really like these clips. I could put it in my pocket and carry it no problem. And one thing that I don't like is no scissors. You know, obviously this is that you get the saw instead of the scissors, but you know, I prefer the scissors over the saw. I rarely use the saw for much. I find that the scissor is more practical for my daily carry and just using it around the house. But again, this is the Sidekick. This is one of the features of the Sidekick. And another thing I don't really like about this multi-tool is the price point. At $70, I think that's a little high. That's a little high. I think it is more fair around the $40 to $50 price range. I know there's a lot of Leatherman alternative that are around that price range where you would get more functionality, but then again, this is a Leatherman with a 25-year warranty, so that's something to take into account as well. My overall thought, this is a fine multi-tool. It works well, it's light, it's easy to carry, and it's fun to have. Also, I think it's a good value if you can find it on sale or get it used on eBay. Look and check and make sure it's still a good quality, not all rusted up, and you'll find a good set just like this. And I think that this makes a good solid first multi-tool or a reliable backup for EDC or just for anyone that's getting new into the market of multi-tools. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I am happy to share this tool with you guys, and hopefully it helped you guys a little bit in your decision making process of whether to get this Sidekick or not. And that is all. I'll see you guys again in the next video.